What's up, everybody? This is Jose Gagnon, the random guy here again today. We are on episode 4 of season 3, Gordon and the Famous Visitor. So we're going to be continuing on with the Thomas the Train season 3 commentaries. My very first everything wrong. Why is Diesel there? Diesel hates steam engines, like he always said, so I'm not sure why he's there, checking out a very famous steam train, coming to visit everybody, because, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, man. Why is he there? Like, he shouldn't be there if he hates steam engines. Like, it doesn't make any sense why they put them there. It's craziness, man. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. I just don't get it. And I'm also wondering where Henry is, because I don't see Henry at all. Like, everybody's there except for Henry for some reason. They should have, put Henry in Diesel's spot. But, we're going to get rolling into this episode right away. You already know that things go. Yeah, man. Woo!
It was an important day in the yard. Everyone was busy and excited, making notes and taking photographs. A special visitor had arrived and was now the center of attention. "Who's that?" whispered Thomas to Duck. "That," said Duck proudly, "is a celebrity." "Oh, what?" asked Percy. "A celebrity is a very famous engine," replied Duck. "Driver says we can talk to him soon." "Oh," said Thomas, "he's probably too famous to even notice us." Just then, Gordon arrived. "Pah," said Gordon. "Who cares? A lot of fuss about nothing, if you ask me." And he steamed away. Later that night, the engines found that the visitor wasn't conceited at all.
Of course, Gordon would be the one that gets jealous of the very special celebrity, because he thinks that no one is as amazing and cool as he is. So that's why, he, gets jealous wicked easily when he sees someone that's a lot famous than he is. And Thomas is the one that's gonna, be telling that to him in a couple of seconds too. You're being jealous again for nonsense just because, we got a famous celebrity coming to visit.
He enjoyed talking to the other engines till long after the stars came out. He left early next morning. "Good riddance," Gordon grumbled, chattering all night. "Who is he, anyway?" "Doc told you," said Thomas. "He's famous." "As famous as me?" huffed Gordon. "Nonsense." "He's famouser than you," replied Thomas. "He went 100 miles an hour before you were thought of." "So he says," snorted Gordon. "But I didn't like his looks. He's got no dome. Never trust domeless engines. They're not respectable. I never boast, but I'd say that 100 miles an hour would be easy for me." Duck took some trucks to Edward's station.
Now, since Gordon is, saying rude things about the visitor and saying, how he thinks he's so much better. Now karma's going to come and, something bad's going to happen to him for him saying rude stuff about, the celebrity that had come to visit. Because that's what happens. Whenever you say something bad or do something bad always happens to you as well. That's just the way things go in life.
"Hello," called Edward. "That famous engine came through this morning. He whistled to me, wasn't he, Kyle?"
There's Henry passing by.
"He's the finest engine in the world," replied Duck. Then he told Edward what Gordon had said. "Take no notice," soothed Edward. "He's just jealous. Look, He's coming now. Gordon's wheels pounded the rails. He did it, I'll do it. He did it, I'll do it. Gordon's train rocketed past and was gone. He'll knock himself to bits, chuckled Duck.
Blah. Blah.
Steady, Gordon, called his driver. We aren't running a race. We are, then, said Gordon, but he said it to himself. Suddenly, Gordon began to feel a little strange. The top of my boiler seems funny, he thought. It feels as if something is loose. I'd better go slower. But it was too late. On the viaduct, they met the wind. It was a teasing wind which blew suddenly in hard puffs. Gordon thought it wanted to push him off the bridge. No, you don't, he said firmly. But the wind had other ideas. It curled around his boiler, crept under his loose dome, and lifted it off and away into the valley below. Gordon was most uncomfortable. The cold wind was whistling through the hole where his dome should be, and he felt silly without it.
Now, you know, the bad thing that ended up happening to him, as you just saw, he ended up losing his dome because the wind blew it off. So now he's going to get teased about it when he gets back to the sheds by the other trains. And now he's going to feel super embarrassed that he lost his dome. So much craziness, man. So much crazy, funny stuff.
At the big station, the trucks laughed at him. Gordon tried to whisk them away, but they crowded round no matter what he did. On the way back to the shed, Gordon wanted his driver to stop and fetch his dome. We'll never find it now, said the driver. You'll have to go to the works for a new one. Gordon was very cross. I hope the shed is empty tonight, he huffed to himself. But all the engines were there waiting. Never trust domeless engines, said a voice from somewhere behind him. They aren't respectable.
So that was the episode 4. So now we just got one more to do for today. Episode 5 of season 3. Hope you're all enjoying. We're going to go have the amazing times. You already know that things go. Hope you're loving these amazing commentaries. And we will see you in the next video. You already know that things go. Yeah, man. Woo! Let's get the amazing times now.